Jesus, this morning came, but the hurt didn't leave. I thought it would. I thought sleep would do what sleep is supposed to do, close a door between the past and this moment. But I opened my eyes and felt it right where I left it, quiet, familiar, tucked so deep that no one walking past me today would ever know it was there. And that's the part I need to be honest about with you. Not just that the hurt exists, but how long I've been hiding it. How carefully I've kept it out of sight. How much energy it takes to carry something this heavy, while convincing everyone around me that my hands are empty. I've gotten good at this, Lord. Too good. I've learned exactly how to arrange my face so no one thinks to ask questions. I know how to say, "I'm doing fine," with enough warmth in my voice that people believe me and move on. I've carried this thing through birthdays and phone calls and busy rooms full of people who care about me, and not one of them knew, because I made sure they didn't. And for a long time I told myself that was strength, that managing it quietly meant I was managing it well, that keeping it invisible meant it was under control. But it was never under control. It was just buried. And buried things don't heal. They settle. They send roots down into places I never expected, into how I see myself, how quickly I pull away when someone gets too close, how easily I believe that I am too much trouble to be genuinely loved. This hurt has lived in me longer than I want to admit. Some of it is so old I can't remember a time without it. Some of it came from words that were spoken carelessly and never taken back, words that sounded small to the person who said them, but landed in me like stones and never moved. Some of it came from loss. I never fully grieved because there was no time or no permission or no one who noticed I needed to. And some of it came from things that were done to me, things I've minimized and repackaged and pressed into smaller and smaller boxes so I wouldn't have to feel the full weight of what they actually were. Jesus, here is what scares me most. I'm not sure I can name all of it. Not clearly. Not the way I've been told I need to. Neat, specific, ready for a solution. Some of it doesn't have edges anymore. It's more like weather. It's just the atmosphere I've been living in for so long that I almost stopped recognizing it as something that shouldn't be there. But you recognize it. You've always seen it, even when I was smiling, even when I was convincing everyone, including myself, that I had moved on. You watched me carry it, and you never once believed the performance. And I think that's why I'm here this morning. Not because I finally found the right words, not because I figured out how to explain it properly, but because I am too tired to keep pretending with you. The hiding itself has become heavier than the hurt. Lord, I used to believe I needed to fully understand my pain before I was allowed to bring it to you. That healing required preparation, a clean explanation, a clear timeline, a heart that was composed and ready. But I can't give you that. Not with this. This is too tangled, too old, too woven into the way I move, and the way I think, and the way I guard myself from people who only wanted to help. So I'm bringing it tangled. I'm bringing it unnamed and messy and half understood. And I'm asking you to reach it anyway, because I remember the woman in the crowd who had been bleeding for 12 years. She didn't explain herself. She didn't wait until she had the right words or the right faith or the right amount of composure. She just pushed through the crowd and reached for the edge of your garment. And you felt it. You stopped. You turned around in a sea of people and found her. You didn't shame her for waiting 12 years. You didn't ask why she hid. You called her daughter. and the healing answered every question she was too afraid to speak out loud. Jesus, I am reaching this morning, quietly, from behind walls I built so long ago, I forgot they were walls. And I'm asking you to feel it the way you felt her hand. Part of why I've guarded this hurt so carefully is that I was afraid of what healing would actually feel like. I thought it meant you would pull everything to the surface at once, every buried memory, every swallowed grief, every moment I sealed shut, and that the weight of it would crush me. I wasn't afraid of you. I was afraid that feeling it fully would be worse than carrying it quietly. But that isn't how you heal. You don't tear wounds open for inspection. You bind them. Psalm 147 says, "You heal the broken in heart and bind up their wounds." The binding is tender. The process is patient. You don't demand that I understand everything before you begin. You just ask me to stop hiding from the one who already sees. So I'm not asking you to resolve all of it before this prayer is finished. I'm asking you to begin to rest your hand on the place I've been gripping for so long, the place I've been standing over like a guard, afraid to let anyone near, and let me feel safe enough to loosen my hold, even a little, even just for today. Jesus, I release the lie that strength means secrecy. It doesn't. It never did. Real strength is standing before you with the hidden thing uncovered and trusting that you won't look at me differently. You won't. You never have. And I lift up every person listening who knows exactly what this feels like. The ones who have carried something so long, it feels like part of their body. Who have a smile so practiced that their closest friend has no idea. Who said, "I'm okay," so many times that their own family stopped asking. Who have he hurt so familiar they've started to believe it's just who they are, that they were made to carry this, that nothing different is possible. It's not who they are, Lord, and it's not who I am. This is something that happened, something that was said, something that was done, something that settled into us uninvited and stayed because we never brought it to the only one who could heal it. Meet them right where they are, in their rooms, in their cars, in the quiet space between responsibilities where the hurt resurfaces and there is no one to tell. You know exactly where each hidden wound lives. Reach it without force, without shame, with the same gentleness you are showing me right now. Heal what I can name this morning, Lord, the specific moments I remember, the words I can still hear, and heal what I cannot name, the parts that sank below my awareness years ago, the roots I didn't know had grown, the quiet ways this hidden hurt has been shaping my trust and my choices and my sense of worth without my permission. Give me the patience to let this healing be slow, to let it happen in layers instead of all at once, to come back to you tomorrow, still carrying some of it, and not call that failure, to understand that the fact I stopped hiding today, that I brought it here unpolished, unfinished, honest, is already something new, already something brave, already the beginning of a different way to carry what I've been carrying alone. I give you this new morning, Jesus, not the version of me that performs wholeness, not the self I show the world, the real one, the one whose hurt is still here but is no longer locked away from you. That is enough for today, and tomorrow, when I wake and feel it still there, because I might, I will come to you again. Not because the prayer didn't work, but because healing is a conversation, not a single sentence. and I am willing to keep talking. You are safe. You have always been safe, and I am done hiding from the safest hands I have ever known. If this prayer reached a place you've been quietly hiding, know that you are not alone. Many hearts here carry the same kind of hurt. Feel free to leave your prayer request below. Someone is praying alongside you right now. Amen.